I want to give a shout out to that black lady that I seen. That lady that I seen who was she was saying I guess she made a video, the same type of video I've been thinking on making, where she was like trying to talk to Putin, to like the YouTube or something. Like, hey Putin, when you say use nuclear weapons, what, like, on who are you talking about? Like, when you say you would use nuclear weapons on the U.S. or NATO? She started going into how, like, a lot of politicians is racist and shit. But I asked her to remember, just remember, not all white folks is racist. Motherfuckers in the White House hate me too. I ain't even black. They racist against me, and I ain't even black. And mad people in my family serving in the military. Oh, the White House, the most racist one, bro, on hood. On hood. Joe Biden a racist, bro. Joe Biden was at funerals with people wearing sheets, bro. On hood, bro. Free Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm saying? Free Honeycomb Brazy. Free Max B. Free Max B. Free Max B. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Russia, shout out Ukraine, all the Marines in the Patriot missile systems, in the boats. Shout out Spetsnaz in the BTR 80s. You know, one day I will own a BTR 60 on hood. I will own a BMP 3 on hood. Hey Putin, if you got something for sale, hit me up when I get rich. I'm about to be at the M's soon. When I get to the M's, I'm gonna hit you up for a BRDM 2. Cause that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I understand this war. And I understand this shit has nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? We are not the police of the world, man. Like, we need to stop doing that so much. Like, yeah, we got to have that for 100 years, 200 years, bro. Since we forced Japan to open up the fucking gates to the country. Japan used to not let nobody in. Then they would only let the Dutch in. Then we came to them with like a bunch of fucking big gunboats after the Revolutionary War. And we told them to open the fucking country. It was one of the first things we did as America. Yeah, we took some big ass boats, took them around the world to Japan, said open the fucking country. Shout out my Japanese people, man. Hey, listen, Johnny Somali, you should, bro, why the fuck is you acting up like that in another person's country, bro? As much as I get on British people ass for the shit that they be doing with our culture, it's as much as I respect other cultures for not doing shit like that with our culture. Nobody else trying to rap in the English language unsuccessfully like British people. As I said, I will not save no British people if I'm drafted in World War III. We shouldn't have to save y'all. That's dead weight. We're already trying to save this country that really with the shit we should have gave them, if it was winnable quickly, we would have won now over there. And this shit got nothing to do with us, the American people, all hood. You know, I'm pissed off. I'm a little bit pissed off, Putin. I'm sorry. Putin, I'm sorry. This ain't for you. This for the motherfuckers in Washington, in the White House, the submarines and the boats. And these motherfucking guys so fucked up. I swear to God, bro. No, I'm tripping. For the sake of all the motherfuckers that's really here and really ready to go on that shit, you feel me? Stand for this country and die over that shit, you know what I'm saying? We'd rather not fight a war with y'all. The people in Washington, in the White House, is the only motherfuckers that want a war with y'all. The people at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, it's the only people that want a war with y'all, Putin. We don't want that shit. Figure something out. We talk. If you see this by miracleistic chance, if this a miracle and you see this shit, right? By some miraculous ass chance, consider reaching out to me. As long as you don't do no weird shit, kidnap me or some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I see that you're not as evil as the world trying to make you out to be. And I want to help in terms of public relations at some point. But you have to hold up your end. You feel me? I think it's fucked up the way that the world try to play motherfuckers, bro. I think that shit is fucked up. That's why I kind of understand where Putin coming from, because he feel like part of the world's trying to play him. And if I was him, bro, and I just kept trying to be like, hey, man, like, you know, doing as good as I could, which was good enough, and we had somewhere that was just like a little bit better than us, but we wasn't by any means no third world country. We was a damn superpower. Just that other superpower was such a goddamn superpower that there was nothing else like it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about America. I had to speak on like the stealth bombers, the B-2s and the F-117s and all that shit. Like, yeah, we show up with some shit that look like UFOs have joined the fucking chat when we go to war. We don't want to go to war, bro. We don't want to go to war. And I promise you some words can stop that, because we know who winning that, Putin. And I know you don't want nothing to do with trying to take over America. You got 12 time zones. That's too much to keep, and we outnumber you greatly. And like, you gotta understand, the Allies outnumber y'all in general. So, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I understand you. I think a bit more than a lot of Americans do. I don't think what you're doing in Ukraine is right. But just to piggyback what that one lady was saying about, listen, remember, when you say you gonna use a nuke or something, like, who you talking about on who? You know what I'm saying? When you say you're going to use nuclear weapons in America, who you talking about using them on? You know what I'm saying? Because remember, the only people who wanted this war with you, Putin, is at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and in Congress in Washington, D.C. in the White House. We ain't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? You bring that shit, we'll give it to you too, but we don't want to do that. We'd rather have this resolved diplomatically. I feel where you coming from. I think a big part of this is you just want us to see you as equal, and I totally fucking get that. I understand with my voice right now, I don't have the influence to get that to happen. But I know I could get that to happen because I know I'm the person, like with my mindset, who could bring someone like you together and bring whoever's president over here to a table together so we can understand, listen, our people don't need to die over this shit. We willing to die. We ready to die. But we don't want to die over that shit. We don't want to have to kill nobody over that shit either. So I just want to remind you of that, Putin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing but love and respect. Though I disagree with what you're doing in Ukraine, I stand with Ukraine. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? Shout RPO dirty bastard. I just gotta say that these motherfuckers, they not gonna play us like this, man. They're not gonna play us like this. Fuck Tim Kennedy too. Fuck it, Tim Kennedy, bro. We got in that cage. Just gotta throw that out there, man. You know, for the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Putin, I'm just trying to keep it a stat with you, G. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find a way to diffuse this situation, de-escalate it, and it's only them people at 600 Pennsylvania Avenue in the White House, in the CIA, in the boats, in the submarines. It's they the ones that want to get at you, not us. On hood, just like that lady was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that black lady, man. On hood. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that shit was lit. White folks in fucking in Congress and shit, that don't got nothing to do with us. They racist against us a lot of times. Not all of them, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that's in the White House is racist against us. The ones in Congress and shit, the ones making the laws. So that shit was funny. But yeah, man, I had to do this to try to see if I could Hail Mary this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout Putin, man. Shout Donald Trump. Shout Joe Biden. You know, Joey Crack in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Sundowning on all that, on the debate. I'm out this bitch. You know, because Putin, I got kids, man. I got kids and I got cats. And, you know what I'm saying? It would be really unfair to my kid, bro. My kids. It'd be unfair to my kids to just nuke something and take it all away. You feel what I'm saying? Well, my kids didn't want this war in Ukraine one bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I kind of understand y'all. And I feel like if you can just meet on common ground, I think I can at least get us to stop funding the war in Ukraine. Because that's what needs to happen. And this ain't no conspiracy shit. I'm trying to do this out in the open. Because the American people don't want this and y'all keep doing this shit. We should be able to vote on this shit, say we don't want to do this shit. We should be able to hold a vote on spending on the war in Ukraine. We really should. So I just had to say that, man. Hey, shout out Russia, shout out Ukraine. I stand with Ukraine. But bro, this is America. Fuck Prince William and fuck the Queen. I'm out this bitch.